Hello everyone, my name is Moji. You're watching a Bitcoin Bubble news channel. I do not desire a 5.5% return on an asset that you intend to devalue and render without value. Indeed, if I am accurately assessing the situation, I desire to possess gold, Bitcoin, the SP 500, and real estate. That is the current situation. When someone exclaims that gold has increased by 20%, it is considered unusual. That is the reason why it is strange. The reason is that if you invest, you can earn a guaranteed return of 5.5%, which can potentially increase to 6.5% or even 7.5%. It is not advisable to possess only a single metal. A metal does not yield any returns. What is the reason for our collective interest in metal or Bitcoin? I predict that Bitcoin will reach or above $100,000 by the end of this year and then have a significant surge to a new peak in 2025. Jack Mallers discussed Senator Lummis' proposed Us Bitcoin reserve bill with Bill Mallers on the Money Matters program. He expressed his opinions on the potential impacts of Bitcoin, highlighting its superiority in a scenario where the value of the dollar decreases, and he recommended that listeners have faith in the market to protect their interests. Jack Mallers suggests that the establishment of a U.S. Bitcoin reserve signifies the commencement of a new era and showcases America's commitment to liberty and ingenuity. The individual mentioned Senator Lummis as a trailblazer in the field of Bitcoin and praised her for introducing the proposed legislation. Irrespective of the outcome of the argument, Mallers believes that this is a significant period in history. He views Bitcoin as a financial instrument that acts as a safeguard against the current system, allowing individuals to make gains from the decline in the value of the dollar. As the discussion continued, the conversation shifted its focus onto the wider consequences of Bitcoin's recent fluctuations in price. Bitcoin's status as a decentralized asset is gaining importance in a world where established financial systems are experiencing growing instability. View excerpts from the interview to gain additional understanding of Jack Mallers' discussion with Bill Mallers. Kindly show your support for this video by giving it a thumbs up, subscribing to the channel, and enabling post notifications to receive updates on future content. Please derive pleasure from watching the video. The establishment of a Bitcoin reserve by the U.S. would be considered one of the most significant developments in the economic history of the country. Indeed, this transcends being only an economic occurrence. This statement signifies the commencement of a fresh period characterized by economic success and individual liberty, an audacious dedication to innovation and wholeheartedly embracing the future. Establishing a Bitcoin reserve in the United States would have a comparable impact to significant events such as the global financial crisis of 2008 or Nixon's decision to quit the gold standard in 1971. However, in contrast to previous occurrences, this is not a defensive measure taken in response to a crisis. It is a progressive, bold, fearless, and provocative stance towards a more promising future. The AUS Bitcoin Reserve symbolizes liberty, hope, and self-reliance, an authentically American reserve. By utilizing Bitcoin, our initiative propels the United States to the forefront of technological innovation, stimulating economic expansion, generating employment opportunities, and transforming our industries. By adopting Bitcoin, the United States may regain its economic dominance, demonstrate its dedication to energy self-sufficiency, and initiate the development of a sustainable future. It would demonstrate a strong belief in the United States' capacity to adjust, create new ideas, and prosper despite challenges. Bitcoin for America encompasses not only economic policies but also the principles of openness, democracy, and individual empowerment. It would be in accordance with the fundamental principles of freedom and fairness for everyone, providing a financial system that is more comprehensive and fair. If America is considered the epitome of favorable circumstances for success, then Bitcoin might be seen as the currency that inspires optimism and aspiration. Senator Lummis, I appreciate your assistance. As a citizen of the United States, I am committed to providing my utmost support in order to ensure the successful passage of this measure. Being a millennial, I am experiencing a sense of optimism for the future of my country for the very first time. This is my current emotional state. I had the opportunity to speak with Senator Lummis before to her introduction of the bill. She is an individual who actively participates in the Bitcoin community and engages in Bitcoin-related activities. I hold a profound admiration for her and value the entirety of the efforts she is undertaking. I am quite enthusiastic about the measure. I comprehend it. I had the opportunity to witness it. We can analyze and dissect it. However, I believe that this is a significant occasion. If this materializes, it would represent an instance of economic history in the United States. This document serves as a proposal. Donald Trump is not currently serving as the president. I am uncertain about how the markets will determine the value of this. I am uncertain about the likelihood of it successfully completing. However, I believe that even the occurrence of a proposal is a significant historical event in the United States. Bitcoin functions as a put option on the current system. The investment strategy involves taking a short position on the dollar and a long position on volatility with the intention of capitalizing on the fluctuations in volatility for profit. These are various methods to indicate your capacity to generate income due to the ongoing depreciation of the dollar resulting from the necessity to increase its printing. That is the entirety of it. As my dad pointed out, the price of your cup of coffee will increase year. Therefore, it might be considered a prudent investment. The value of the chair you are currently sitting on is expected to increase annually. Perhaps that would be a sound investment. What is the most optimal investment? Investing in scarce assets is the most advantageous strategy, as their restricted availability causes their value to increase according to the amount of dollars being printed. What has had the highest level of inflation in terms of US dollars? Is this the entirety of your Whole Foods grocery package? Is the gasoline at Shell owned by you? Are the airline flights you are referring to the ones you take when you need to visit your parents? Incorrect. The correct term is Bitcoin, isn't it? Bitcoin is the asset with the highest inflation rate when compared to the US currency. Consequently, it is the most effective method to generate revenue from the chaotic situation we find ourselves in. It is the most effective method to safeguard oneself. It is the most effective method to generate wealth in the current era of the US dollar, given the substantial debt burden of our government, which can be resolved simply by printing more money. That is the essence of the get long, get paid principle, which can be summarized as a fundamental concept in achieving financial success. While your cup of coffee may be a worthwhile purchase, it pales in comparison to Bitcoin due to its ability to generate an infinite number of cups of coffee. They are unable to create an infinite amount of Bitcoin. Jack Mallers suggests that the popularity and high demand for Bitcoin could potentially lead to a new era of technical innovation and energy self-sufficiency. He claimed that this may attract prominent figures, such as Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg. Mallers emphasized that the utilization of Bitcoin to back the loan might enhance customer confidence in the economy. Nevertheless, he cautioned that the act of generating money with the intention of buying Bitcoin would adversely affect others who do not possess Bitcoin. Jack Mallers articulated that the depreciation of the currency will have detrimental effects on the well-being of the inhabitants. Therefore, it is imperative for the government to show prudence. The individual supported a proposal to send seized coins to the Treasury and redistribute excess reserves into the cryptocurrency. According to him, the market's reaction to the Bitcoin reserve move would be significant and will cause prices to reach their highest levels ever by 2025. Let us revisit the conversation and analyze additional video excerpts in order to acquire valuable perspectives from Jack Mallers. If Bitcoin proves to be effective and genuinely scarce,